Let's first start talking about technique. In our right hand, not much that needs to happen, but a couple key things you need to think about. You need to hold your pick nice and firm. Okay? You need to have, because when you're strumming, you don't want that pick to be too loose, or you kind of get an awful lot of pick noise, which is not a good sound. You need to hold that pick nice and strong. You want your wrist to be loose. A lot of times folks will think, as we're getting through some of these exercises, that as you speed up, the tendency is to really tense up that hand to where you bring this wrist in and you tense up this whole forearm up here. Okay, you got to get faster, and you get all excited about that, and you get all tensed up, and that's not what we want to do. The motion is not that. The motion is more like you're flicking something off of your hand. Imagine if you had something on your hand and you were trying to flick something off of it. That's the motion. Your wrist is loose. You have to still hold your pick, but your wrist is loose as you're doing that. Okay? You want your arm motion. Let's talk about what your arm is doing. Your arm is like, think of it like a piston on in an engine. It's always going to be going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. In some of these examples, I will be telling you different combinations. Whatever combination I tell you, it's always going to fit into the pattern of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm never going to tell you to do an up when you're in the cycle to do a down, and vice versa. Now that may seem like you really have to think about it a lot. As you get into it and speed it up a little bit, you realize there's no other way to do it than being consistent with the downs and the ups. So your hand is always going, even if I just told you to do 3 or 4 quarter notes on a G, down, 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 there's still a silent up that you're doing if you'll notice what your hand is doing. Up, up, up. Now we're just going to start talking about making those ups into strums and getting a little bit more complex with that. Okay? So, you ready for the secret of great strumming? Here's the secret right here.